my face, I found the flow of my past. I feel the wind crushing destroy my mind. The moment pass, watching the sun fall. I remember fleeting visions, dark messengers of memories. I am I, and I dance on a rhythm of Hey boy, don't cry for me. I walk on the carpet of life. I play my fate, holding the future. Monster asleep, this is the question of time. The color white in my hair is the light. See my smile shine like a crystal sky. Live with conscience, remember my pain and my shame. Faster than light, in the name of pride, ignite the church. I love my God, so far I can see. My eyes was blind. Remember the key, this is the answer of time.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Compton EMT here, filling in for Sussex. Yeah, he's taking a couple days off. I'll probably be your host this week and next for your Panzar Summer League action. So it looks like we are going to be getting Pub Masters and All-Stars here for our first game on the English stream. But the interesting thing about this match right here that we're going to be watching is, these are the two teams that in the past 2 weeks have made it to the finals and competed against each other. One of these teams will not be going on after the first round, when both of them have just triumphed over basically everybody except for, SDP. SDP having won every single game they played. They have not lost a single map in the summer series yet. So this is our third weekend, and yeah, we're ready to see some action right out the get-go with this Pubmaster All-Stars All-Stars SDP matchup. So a couple of other things too is, you guys can, if you want to see the current rankings for Panzar, you can actually go to this link I'm going to be posting in the chat right now. Boom, there it is. And that will actually give you the rankings for this summer league so far. If we actually jump into the game real quick here and hit OK, we can look at the rest of our teams for this tournament. So it looks like we're going to have Insurrection and Overall fighting each other in that first match as well. Here is that Pubmasters SDP that we are going to be watching. The third game is going to be No Mercy versus Team Spank. Definitely a cool game right there. And lastly, that fourth game in that first round is going to be Les Feingards versus War Inc. Les Feingards. Alright, so yeah, we have about 7.5 minutes before our, our game gets going here. But yeah, we'll go ahead and click that ready button, bring up that little show right there. This is the first round, so there is only one game being played. It's going to go on Orc Shrine. I love Orc Shrine. Orc Shrine is my favorite domination map in the game. It's just so beautiful, so wide open, yet there's still so many directions you can come from and so many different routes you can take. But as far as, week 3 goes, we're going to see a new finalist, as I was talking about earlier today. All-Stars and SDP, Team Pubmaster for All-Stars. Both of those teams have gotten to the finals each week in week 1 and 2. So one of those teams will not be moving on, and we will see another team step up to the finals this week. So definitely going to be a very, very fun set of games here tonight with 8 teams. So, yeah, we're about 6.5 minutes out now, and as far as, other matches going on right now, we do have a big DE versus French possibly in the semis with No Mercy and War Inc. That definitely is going to be one of those cool games to watch. But this week we only have 3 rounds as opposed to the 4 from last week. There were, 4 more teams signed up last week, so we did get that extra round. But we're going to start with the quarterfinals this week and just move on up. All of these teams still vying for their spot. Any teams, if you have a team in Panzar, you can go ahead and sign up for these every week. Get up, get in, get signed up with your team. And basically the top 8 teams in point standings at the end of the summer league here will actually be in that championship tournament. That championship tournament still not with the scheduled dates, but yeah, we're definitely going to see some great fights here over the course of the next several weeks. So we do have a few other casters doing different languages, so if you do speak a different language, go check them out, see what's going on. You can go on over to the Panzar website and check out the live streams currently. So it looks like we are 5 minutes away from our first game, our big Pubmaster All-Star, or Pubmasters and SDP game here on Orc Shrine. I'm excited to see this. I had a lot of fun casting last week, especially that last match. That last match between these two teams was on Orc Bergwool, And, that second POC, I mean, that first POC on that map, if you don't know what I mean by POC, I mean point of contention. Since those points, you contend over them, that's why I call it a POC. So, that first POC on Orc Bergwall is basically instant. That second POC is where the majority of the battling went down. But SDP stalling out Pubmaster last week at that third POC. Once in SDP's attacking game, when they got that second POC, they just ran right through to the last one, got it. But it did take Pubmasters a little while, not as long as it did SDP to take that second POC. But moving on, they got stifled by SDP in their keep them in front of the wall tactic that they were using. Every bridge that went up, every catapult that went up, they just went out and destroyed as soon as they could. And eventually SDP just went for the door. Takes a little while to take that door out, but once they did take out the drawbridge door, that's when things started livening up a little bit more, and the SDP tactic didn't work as well, but they held them off long enough to get that win and took their second straight week title here. So we'll see if Pubmasters can step it up and beat SDP in this domination one round match here, and knock the reigning champions, the repeat reigning champions, off their throne, at least for this week. So yeah, looks like we have just under 3 minutes left to go. I would like to say that all of the music here that I actually play when I do stream, it is all Creative Commons music, or there are a few that are actually licensed to me to do whatever I want with. So obviously Panzar can use that music too. So yeah, that's basically what we have for you guys. I do have a nice little setup for you on the side here with the chat. You can see your caster here in the camera. Any song that comes up on the bottom, you can see. So if you like these songs, go check out these Creative Commons artists. I personally like the idea of Creative Commons music, and I want to support those artists. So yeah, definitely check them out. And any feedback you guys have for me, I also stream over at Compton EMT on Twitch. That is my main channel. But yeah, just go ahead and send me a message if you have any feedback, and we can definitely try to work that in as much as we can. So it looks like a minute 45 left. Let me get my trusty controller ready and take a swig of my drink, and we should be ready to go. Awesome. So in this last minute here, I am going to take a check to see if we are live on. I just want to see what the stream looks like. Oh, mute that. Obviously, I took off ad block, so I'm not going to see. But it does look like we have 1 minute left to go, ladies and gentlemen. So, all right. So it does look like we are up and running still. So yeah, great. All right, so I can go ahead and close that on out. All right, 20 seconds to go before we get our first match here. Pubmasters and SDP. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. It's on my favorite map in the game. Well, one of my favorite domination map in the game. So let's go ahead and see this action. There's our -2 seconds that we usually get, and Orc Shrine. Yeah, love this map. Love it. All right, so I got my trusty controller. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna get it done good once the map loads in. Alright, so this is Orc Shrine, and I have to say, every time I play this, I get a bunch of my followers. We come over to this waterfall right here, and we all jump off and go down to our death. Ah! So yeah, domination maps have 1 point in the middle. Both teams of an equal distance to that point. And that little ring of rocks you see in the middle is that point. So we're going to see this best of one match get started here. SDP and Pub Masters. So here we go. Let's get a good shot here of the middle. High up in the sky. It looks like SDP running onto the puck as quickly as possible. Pub Masters sitting back for a second, but that double eye switch from SDP with Pest and Jack. Or not, sorry, not Pest. Oh, there's so many names. So many names. But yeah, it does look like we have SDP on top of the puck more. They have 41 points. -1 points there for Pubmaster. Pubmaster needs to make a good push. We do see Doback in the middle getting attacked by Pest and a Frost Witch. So SDP handily holding on to this right now. And though we do have Mindhunter in there for Pubmaster and Alligator Blood. A lot of players we saw coming in from that last week. A lot of key players for both teams. Alligator Blood going down. Healthmaker trying to heal up as much as he can there on Lilith. Lilith does go down. We do have negativity though. Putting up some traps. Using his gun. Shooting Jack in the face. Oh, that had to hurt. So, you know, SDP still handily controlling it. Still -6 points here for Pubmasters. But Doback standing on the puck, getting whacked by a Berserker and finished off. So, a lot of ice switch action coming in here. We have Lilith coming in. And yeah, stunned, knocked up in the air. And it does look like SDP might be moving on here. They have a handy lead. They have a good lead. Let's just say that. They have a good lead here at keeping this puck, especially with 2 Frost Witches on the puck. I don't think they're going to be able to get anybody in there from Pubmasters without getting frozen and just absolutely decimated by the Orcs from SDP. And as you can see, SDP still just sitting on that puck. Lucan getting knocked out. Negative putting up his totem, but then getting shot. Or no, sorry, firing his gun, killing Jack, but getting thrown back. Dagon coming in, trying to stand in the middle, maybe get some points for SDP, some more points. Lucan down. Not a single Pubmaster on that puck right now. It's all SDP, ladies and gentlemen. We will not see an upset yet. Stalingrad, T-34, Pest, all sitting in there with Jack and the other Frost Witch. Yazinski trying to get in there with Yazinski's Frost Witch. Not doing so good. Still alive. Managing to freeze Jack. This could be a turnaround if Pubmasters can make a good push right here. Especially, oh, but Jack back on the freeze. Yazinski throwing the ice down on the ground. No SDP player can sprint at this point. We don't really see any of them doing that. Oh, Jack going down to another shot by negative. T-34 pulling a player out of the ring, but SDP back on the puck. Alligator Blood about to go down, does go down to that finishing blow right there. Jack back on the puck. Undertaker, all of SDP there right now. They're quickly approaching 400 points. But we do see Snuka just frozen there on the puck, stopping them from gaining any points. Snuka still alive, finally dies. And right now, they're past 400, on their way to 500. This game could be over. Pubmaster with 1 point now, had 2. And SDP still with Undertaker and Optimal standing on that puck. The rest of their team running up to it. This game is going to be over right now. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Game 1 over. GG. Burstfire calling it out. And let's see your MVPs for the game. So over here on Pub Masters, we do have Shy Lay 5-4 with that Sister of Fire. Undertaker once again with the Paladin 0-1, and that is game 1. Awesome. So yeah, definitely a little more lopsided than we thought we were going to be seeing. But, yeah. I mean, sometimes that happens. Definitely on the domination maps as well. I mean, you can definitely make it up a little bit more on the attack defend and things like that. But it does look like War Inc. has finished off Fine Guards. No Mercy and Team Spank still going on. And Insurrection versus Overall still going on. So we still are waiting for those round 2 matches. They start at 11:20, which is 15 minutes from now. So that game only lasted 5 minutes. We have 15 more minutes to kill. So let's go ahead and see if any of these games still are up. I'm gonna, find out what game was not being casted right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if they still are playing. Let's go ahead and spectate that game. There we go. We're jumping in. We're going to pick up this this Insurrection versus Overall game real quick. See what we can get out of it. See if it's still going on. We do have, a little under 15 minutes till the next game does happen. Does look like it is still going on, so we're going to sit here with the action. It does look like it's a pretty close game, actually. This should be a fantastic watch right now. It does look like we do have Overall on there, but yeah, I mean, Insurrection definitely getting in there, getting some points. The game has ended, though. So that is the end of that game. Real quick, right after we got in. But our MVPs for that game, Giulia with 3-10 with that Frost Witch, and Blade Fury over here, 18-4 with that Inquisitor. So that is that game as well. So we did get a couple of seconds there of that game, but yeah, I mean, that should be yeah. Aha. That should be round 1. Let's go ahead and look at the grid right now. All of round 1 is finished. So in the semifinals, we're going to see No Mercy versus War Inc. for that game 1. And yeah, Insurrection versus SDP for that game 2. It looks like we're going to be going on to Dwarven Quarry with Orc Shrine being the deciding factor if it does manage to go to 3. So, yeah, definitely a great set of matchups coming up here. So, I am going to hit that BRB real quick, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be back with you shortly. All right, so we are back. It looks like we are going to get Insurrection versus SDP here on this channel. Going to be a good matchup. It looks like we're going to Dwarven Quarry, one of the prettiest maps in the game. I mean, with the train, with that drill that spins around, with the huge staircase and that big kind of glass area for that last puck that you stand on, and that beach area that the map starts on. So many beautiful different aspects of this map, but it is an attack defend map for those of you who have never played it before. And it's definitely one of those non-linear maps. I mean, first you go straight up to that first puck, you continue straight to the second puck, then you have to head left to the drill, then you have to hop on the train, head back right, and then slightly left again to get up those stairs and get to that final puck. So definitely, a very fun map to play. I always hate going after the drill, the little spinning grinder. I don't know what other players in the game call it. I don't really have a good name for it, but that's what I'm gonna call it. So yeah, I mean, that is one of the hardest points to attack if it's well defended. I mean, if you can set up a good defense on that area, you can basically lock it down. As there's only one way in and one way out, and half the time there's only one way in. Or there's two ways in, but half the time there's only one way in, because you'll see once we get to that point in the map that you can't actually get into it unless you're a berserker by using your leap on one side of the platform if it's over a certain area, because it's a huge drop off. And yeah, it's just a very interesting map. I love playing it. Then again, I love playing all attack defend maps. They're just wonderful maps to actually play. Especially, the ones that allow you to build things such as the catapults, the cannons, the bridges, everything like that. But this map, I don't know if there's too many buildables on this map, but yeah, it's definitely a pretty awesome map nonetheless, even without those buildables. So it does look like we are at 5.5 minutes right now before we get started with this best of 3 match, starting with Dwarven Quarry. Each side gets their chance, and then if it is a tie, if both teams manage to win at least one of those games, we're going to move back to Orc Shrine where that first round was, and they're going to have to duke it out in a sudden death domination match. Gotta love having something to drink. Alright, so it does look like Triplin was in the chat before that last game. Thank you for stopping by, Triplin. Always a pleasure to have you. You're a great member of that community, of the English-speaking community. So great to have you here, have you watching at least at some point. So yeah, let's get ready to get into game 2 here. Under 5 minutes left. Like I was explaining before that last match, we had those last two teams that we saw, SDP and and Pubmasters. They have been the two teams in the finals in week 1 and 2, but now we're going to see a different person in the finals here for week 3, just because those two teams were matched up so early against each other. But we are 4 minutes out now, and we're going to get Insurrection versus SDP. We're going to see if Insurrection can do their best to knock off the reigning champs here, the SDP team. You know, they're really strong. SDP is. They haven't lost a game so far. So Insurrection definitely with their work cut out for them. But I don't know. Can they do it? Can they take a game from SDP? We will see here in 3.5 minutes. Oh, wonderful, wonderful time. So yeah, Sussex couldn't make it. For anybody now joining us, I am Compton EMT. I am filling in. I am, I'm a streamer. I came actually from another game, found Panzar through a friend. Have loved Panzar ever since. I'm actually a North American caster. But, yeah, so it's about, 11:20 my time. Oh well. But yeah, Sussex taking this week and next week off. I will be casting for him here on the official channel, as well as on my channel over at Compton EMT on Twitch. So, if you guys want to follow me, go ahead and follow me. Definitely follow the Panzar English channel. You'll get Sussex back in 2 weeks time from now. And always great to be following those official channels. So I'm going to come back over to the game here with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Boom. Okay. Go ahead and change some video settings real quick. We're going to go up to high quality. Okay. We'll wait. We'll wait till after this match, maybe. Nice. We'll go ahead and exit it now. I didn't seem to have any type of frame lag last game, so yeah, we'll definitely restart it with those higher graphic settings. And boom, it is starting. Log in. Plus, it's always nice to get a restart, as I have had crashing problems in the past. So here we go. We should be about 2 minutes out now. So the game will be up by the time I get back in. Boom. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Load. I probably could have done that during the BRB section. But, hey. You know, a life of a caster. Load game, load. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and join. Yeah, about 45 seconds left. So we will go ahead and hit ready. Go to that grid. We are going to be watching Insurrection versus SDP on Dwarven Quarry. So here we go. 30 seconds left. Yeah, I'm so excited. Dwarven Quarry attack defend. All right. And, when you're waiting for that last 30 seconds, that last 30 seconds takes so long sometimes, especially when you're ready to see a match go. So here we go. 10 seconds left before SDP and Insurrection. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. -1, -2, load. I got this down. I got it down. So yeah, Dwarven Quarry. There's that that area I was talking about there with the with that platform that's so hard to attack if it's well defended. Half the time there's only one way to get in and one way to get out if you're not a berserker. But yeah, definitely a very interesting map to be playing on. Oh, cat. All right, so as you can see, attack defend map. There is the beach, so beautiful with the waves crashing in. But they're going to come up here to this first pock, and then after they take that first pock, there is the second pock there. The third pock is over that mountain. Then there's one right there that's behind that fence and up on top of that hill under that archway. So let's go ahead and watch as we do get the teams running out towards this first pock. SDP defending and Insurrection the attackers. So as we saw last week, we see SDP running out past the pock, trying to, push the battle away from it. We'll see if Insurrection has learned from what they saw last week. But SDP quickly back on that pock, trying to take out that ice switch, does manage to do it, and they have it back full red again. So let's pop back up a little bit higher here. I never even noticed that brazier up there. And look at SDP push out this battle right now. They're a good, 2 pock distance away from the pock. Even though we do see one of the Insurrection players there on the pock, and that's going to be Zeus, he quickly gets surrounded by several SDP players and gets taken down. So right now, SDP trying to bottleneck them here between these two rocks. See if they can't... Oh, and what do we have back here? Insurrection players just getting decimated here by Pest and Burstfire and Big Daddy up on that rock. So the battle has pushed out even further here, as we can see. We're so far away from that point of contention right now. SDP might be overextending here. I mean, if Insurrection can keep a couple players there distracting these SDP players, but send an attack force, up that bridge and around the side, they might be able to get in behind SDP and maybe take this first pock. We will see. There goes a mana ball getting thrown in there by Jack. Woo! But yeah, the main battle here, definitely, SDP walking in, just killing off Insurrection players left and right. But most of their orcs up here, as well as their paladin up here in the front, doing all of that. We do have Burstfire and Jax finally coming up, but yeah, Insurrection pretty much trying to do that that spawn trap so many people complain about. Oh, yeah, that is definitely one. This is definitely going to be a nice match right here. Quickly taken care of, however. SDP versus Insurgents, and there's really not much I can say right now. Big Daddy taking pot shots here at the elves, taking them down rather quickly, but SDP finally pulling back a little bit, back to that puck. They might have realized, hey, we might be a little overextended. If they decided to, go around the side and flank us, they might be able to quickly grab that puck. So let's back up a little bit. Let's make sure that they're not going to have the opportunity to do that. Get to our choke point right here between these rocks. Yeah, Undertaker healing up back here. It does look like Flomon up on the puck right now, trying to take out Burstfire, getting attacked by Optimal. He is down now. Burstfire helping out with that kill. Big Daddy with his mortar firing now. Wow, this is definitely this is going to be hard here for Insurrection. We do see Vinio up there trying to get into that puck, but he is dead now. Right now, there's nothing that they can do to kind of help themselves out. They're still coming up the middle here and doing everything they can Secutor, though, up there trying to take out Big Daddy. Now getting attacked by Optimal. You know, almost fleeing for his life. Does manage to leap out and run away. But he does go down right there. So, yeah, I mean, SDP handily taking care of the Insurrection players. And pushing out a little bit. Dagon moving out back, you know, where we saw them fighting earlier. And getting very close to the Insurrection spawn at this point. You do have to look out when you get that close to spawn. Because anybody that immediately spawns up has that spawn protection. It can do a lot of damage to you if you are not careful. So you see all the SDP players running away. They did not want to get hit by those spawn protection players while they're still under spawn protection. A whole wave of players spawning up. SDP just turns tail and runs. I mean, no reason to take, you know, to give them an easy kill there. And looking up here on the cliff, here comes a bunch of Insurrection players up on the cliff. Dagon getting thrown up in the air. A little bit of freeze here, but we can see SDP respawning with Pest and Undertaker both making their way up here. And Stalingrad as well. Dagon back fighting again. And you can see they tried to make a push. And most of them did die, as most of the orcs from SDP did manage to just immediately stop that flank, get up there, and do what they could. And yeah, I mean, this game with 8.5 minutes left on the timer, still no POC taken. And yeah, I mean, Big Daddy and T-34 sticking by that POC, making sure that nobody can get to it. Flomon getting down there, getting just decimated by T-34 and Big Daddy. Vinio as well going down. Jack coming in to help. Burst Fire coming in to help. People retreating right now. It looks like we might have a little push here by Insurgents, but or Insurrection, but yeah, not enough. We do see Luma now retreating up the hill, running away from Dagon. Getting frozen now killed by Dagon. And here comes a whole bunch of Insurrection players up the hill. Can they manage to make their push here into this POC and maybe take it? We'll see. I mean, we're getting close to it like a last stand. Another wave of players spawning up again for Insurrection, trying to make their way up the hill. We do see several players going up top to that path, and immediately responded to by Undertaker and the Orcs. Jack and Optimal still down. T-34 as well, still down. And yeah, it does look like we have Vinio on the POC. He does get knocked away by Stalingrad. This is going to be a finishing blow hit right there. But yeah, Insurrection trying everything they can to get on that POC and just take. They just want to take it. They cannot do it. We do see Nilia coming up. T-34 behind, smacking her in the back, and Nilia down. Jack standing on that POC still. And we can see SDP playing it really close to the chest right here. We see Rococo coming up with that Inquisitor, now just getting obliterated by Undertaker and Pest, getting a little bit of freeze there from Jack. And Luma still freezing, managing to freeze all the orcs there from SDP. Big Daddy firing more mortars, trying to take out, you know, that Ice Witch coming in. Zeus with the power attack doesn't manage to knock anybody back. Getting taken out himself by that onslaught of orcs that came back to help. 5.5 minutes out from the end of this round. From this game, this first game in the round. Big Daddy back in his mortar, firing his mortar shells. Boom, boom. Vinio just running straight past everybody, trying to get onto the puck. Managed to get on there for a split second, but yeah. Oh, look at this! Insurrection players just flooding onto that puck, but Flomon going down, Rococo going down, Secutor going down. All three of those players are down now. I mean, they made a mad dash. And maybe that's what they need right now, a mad dash. And they managed to get on the puck. Granted, all three of them died rather quickly, but it was only 3 players. And SDP in response with all the players on their team. I mean, definitely an outnumbered situation as we do see Flomon going down again. Now, see, what I would really like to see Flomon doing right here is maybe get together with his Orcs, with his Frost Witch, stay out of the puck initially, because jumping on that puck will take him out of his cloak. Just kind of hang out, wait for, you know, your Ice Witch to get in there, work with your Orcs to maybe take out some players, take out, you know, Undertaker, maybe their Paladin, take out one of their Frost Witches, get in the game and maybe, you know, just work as a team, get in there, take out some players, and maybe get that that puck that you've been trying for all game. But yeah, it looks like the battle has moved up again. And look at that, Flomon going after Burstfire. Burstfire managing to get away. And this battle back down here at, you know, past that choke point. Flomon trying his best, getting hit by that Frost after going invisible, after doing his cloak and getting pulled right back out of his cloak. So yeah, SDP about to win this handily. We're just outside of 3 minutes left in this first game of this whole, you know, quarter or the semifinals here. So let's get back in on the battle. However, it does look like we still are out by this choke point, and Zeus making a break for it, you know, using a pot, getting in there, trying to block as much as he can. He is going to die though, right there to Stalingrad, Undertaker, and T-34. So, I mean, definitely not going to do it one person at a time. You have to make a nice push to that. And there goes Zeus again, right back to the puck. I bet you he's screaming at his team right now if they are on voice chat, you know, somewhere else, say, you know, a Mumble server or a TeamSpeak server. He's yelling at him to get to the puck, but he does go down once again. Vinio pulling Dagon out, probably trying to get Undertaker or someone else, but managing to hit one of the Orcs. Ripman down as well. Big Daddy using that mortar very, very well. That mortar such a great utility to be using for that long-range damage. It does look like Flomon getting power attacked away. And this puck is the center of all the action right now. We do see the Insurrection team respawning, heading up the hill as quickly as they possibly can, except for maybe 1 or 2 players. But if they, you know, most of them going right back down and dying again and respawning, you know, dying just in time to respawn again. So 1 minute 20 seconds. This game, I'm pretty sure, is over at this point. But we will stay with the action for you right now. Huh. Let's head up to that pocket. Looks like we might have a small little battle going on. we did lose past Stalingrad and Optimal there, at least for a moment. And yeah, we got 20 seconds left for this game, for game one. So, yeah. Does look like SDP going to walk away with a win here on game one. And Insurrection has a mountain to climb at this point, whereas SDP is actually going to be the one climbing the mountain on their attack next game. But that is game one officially. And yeah, we will show you your MVPs here in a moment. Here we go. Looks like Zeus was the MVP for Insurrection, 8-25. You know, trying to make all those pushes as he could up to that puck. Undertaker once again, the Paladin from SDP, going out, making it to MVP. Big Daddy number 2. So yeah, at this point, yeah, we're gonna be there waiting for game 2. Alright, so we are going to drop my channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching on my channel right now, go ahead and switch on over to Panzar EN. So it's the one that the chat currently is on right now, and it's going to be the one that is going to remain broadcasting. Apparently, we are having a little bit of issues with choppiness, so I'm going to go ahead and kill my stream for the time being. It is down now. Alright, so we got 4 minutes to go till the next game of that semifinal. Looks like SDP going to be attacking this time. They did win that first game. Looking over at the No Mercy War Inc. game, the first game is still going on, so no results yet there to report. And we're about 3.5 minutes out, so yeah. All right, so game 2. Game 2 coming up in 3 minutes. And then we're going to have a nice break till the finals begin. And the update from the No Mercy War Inc. game right now. No Mercy is attacking. They have capped that first point, and there's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. So they're up at that second point, and right before you get to that little grinder wheel. Definitely another hard point to attack. You can attack it from multiple directions, but there are rocks basically creating bottlenecks on every position you could come in through. So, yeah, that is our update for that match going on right now. So, we are going to get you Insurrection and SDP Game 2 here coming up in 2 minutes. So, stay tuned. One minute out, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute out. it inside your head. 30 seconds. The snow. She wins inside your head. All right, so 25 seconds. Getting ready to cast game 2 here. We might see this whole map now as SDP, the reigning champs right now. They might be moving through the map rather quickly, but we will see if Insurgents can stop the powerhouse. That is SDP. Get a little bit of stretch going on before we start this next game. And here we go, Dwarven Quarry again. The roles have been reversed. Insurrection defending, SDP attacking. That is what we are going to see right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching the stream right now, we are on Panzar EN, Panzar English. And yeah, if you chat, you will show up there on that right side. As you do see, Triflin has shown up. So yeah, here we are. So reverse the roles. We have our players here coming up from the beach. Pac 1. And this is that second Pac that that No Mercy game is on right now. This second Pac, as you can see, basically bottlenecks all over the place. I just want to show you guys, just in case we don't happen to get to it. There is the Wheel of Death. As you see, it rotates, and there's open areas where you can't even get on it. Alright, so as we watch these players run up, SDP in the blue attacking, Insurrection in the red defending. And here's the thing, and I noticed this on a lot of teams besides SDP, and I think it has led to a lot of SDP's success so far. You saw Insurrection stop before they got to the puck. You can't do that. You have to continue pushing past the puck to stop your enemy from getting to it. As we can see, SDP making quick work of that first puck. Undertaker staying on it. All 4 orcs doing what they can to get those points, those ticks up on that puck. It's about, you know, there it is, and it's taken. So we're going to fly on over to that next point of contention. We already see Optimal running towards it. Nilia, the only player defending. And Optimal runs right on top of it, still cloaked. And you know, and they're trying to find him, doing a great job right there of avoiding attacks. Now gets hit, goes after Luma. And over there, we do see Nilia up on that rock, trying to do all Nilia can to keep, you know, some damage on that puck. But we see SDP pushing forward, Insurrection defending, and yeah, I mean, this battle is starting to liven up. SDP Undertaker has finally made it up to the puck. Their Paladin, such a, you know, great, you know, asset to their team. Undertaker there, he's always pretty much the MVP. And yeah, we've taken the second puck already. Let's move on up to that third puck. We're gonna go through the cave. I want to go through the cave, the pretty cave. And yeah, it looks like SDP already on the puck, because, and there is the power of the Sapper right there. Had a teleporter up and ready to go. So yeah, here's the beautiful train as SDP makes their way to that next puck. And we won't follow the train. It's SDP making a beeline for this puck. And as you can see, I'm going to follow Big Daddy. Look at this tactics right here. Big Daddy moving up, getting ready to set down that teleporter. As you can see by the secret Mickey up top, they already have it. And Secular coming in, stopping Big Daddy, stopping that teleporter tactic. So that is going to slow down SDP, though they are on their way up the stairs right now. Right, great tactic there by SDP and Big Daddy to get that teleporter up beforehand. And yeah, definitely SDP making quick work here of Team Insurrection on that attack defense. We are not going to go to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be it. And here we go. Undertaker once again the MVP, but only by 2 points over Burstfire. He was 2-0 as the Paladin. Secutor, MVP of Insurrection there. And yeah, 2-4. So quick game. And yeah. All right, so game 1 of War Inc., I have been told, is over. We will go look at that, that right now. No Mercy versus War Inc. War Inc. taking the first game with 1 point capped by No Mercy. So now tables are going to be turned. War Inc. going to be attacking. No Mercy on the defense. I will spectate that as well since SDP and Insurrection is over. We are on game 2 here. Let me go ahead and change up these names. Alright, so we are getting a Dwarven Quarry. I'm assuming the action for Game 2 has already started. It has... Oh, no, it's about to start. Here we go. War Inc. versus No Mercy, Game 2. War Inc. up 1 game to none. No Mercy defending. War Inc. on the attack. And we see No Mercy right there. Once again, stalling at the puck. Not pushing forward past the point of contention. Trying to set that battle area up in front. Though we do see Booster running ahead, taking out Beelzebub, but running right back to the puck. So, I mean, right now, you know, No Mercy, doing what they can to defend, on top of that puck. But I would love to see them push out a little bit more. Beelzebub back up, doing all he can to get in there and get on the point. War Inc. 1/2 the way through now, and that is fully done. Let's fly up to that next point. Let's go under the bridge, under this little tree thing, or bridge, or whatever it is this time, and pop up to our defense by No Mercy here. All 4 of their orcs sitting down on that puck. I-Tank putting up a shield. Same with Pan there. Booster and Angrel sitting back, getting ready to walk in, do their power attacks. And it does look like War Inc. moving up. They do have a slight bit of blue up there on the puck right now. It is taken back, though, by, by No Mercy. And right now, War Inc. still on the puck with Zumba, or Zumka, or Zomka, sorry, my apologies. Ariel, Ramsey, who's still there? Okay, we do have Angrel and Booster, who just got knocked out with a power attack halfway through this puck. Beelzebub sitting on it. I-Tank in there trying to stop the bleeding. Same with Blumppan. Pay to win. That is a great, great name right there. So, almost taken. We do have 2 ticks left. It does look like on this puck. This is where apparently No Mercy faltered in Game 1. We were not watching that on this channel, but we did get filled in on that. So it does look like No Mercy stopping the bleeding right now. Vainglory still in there, along with Angrel. Booster going down. Hiramar sitting on the puck. They have managed to take puck too. So, yeah, let's continue on over the wall here. Beelzebub leaping over the wall. No Mercy in here defending. Let's go ahead and make a quick U-turn here. Stay with this open view. We do see War Inc. coming in with those blue flags. Not able to really get up on the puck as quick as they wanted. Ariel getting killed in the back, trying to come and sneak up, get a little frost witch action, but it did not work. So we do see Pay to Win jumping back, doing a power attack there to Booster, knocking him down, not getting the finishing blow. Angrel trying his power attack out, not happening. But let's get in here where the big battle is lying. Do our quick U-turn and see War Inc. attacking No Mercy. And yeah, it does look like No Mercy pushing out right now, making this their defense point. We do have Pay to Win, who was on the puck there for a minute. But yeah, it is back all red again for No Mercy. They're doing a great job right now defending, though we do have Hiramar and a few other, like Pay to Win and Hunter from War Inc. in near the puck. But they're doing a good job of keeping those players off. And right there, here comes a nice respawn from War Inc. halfway through, 3/4, and they have it. So that is it for that puck. Let's go down the railroad track, up over this nice little balcony right here, up the stairs and down to this puck. The train now making its way back out. Where are the No Mercy players? There's I-Tank getting pulled back. That was by Zomka. Zomka pulling back I-Tank, making sure he couldn't get to the puck to defend. War Inc. on the puck now. I-Tank the only player left. No, we do have Pan and Machete. Angrel. They're trying to make a new stand right here on one of the most open points on the map. Right now, they're doing an okay job. We do see a Sister of Fire up there firing some fireballs down. There is a silence ball. And it does look like there is a teleporter up for No Mercy. So they're going to reinforce rather quickly if that doesn't get taken down right away. Hunter going right after it. Angrel just letting him destroy it. And yeah, I mean, look at this. Oh, War Inc. on it, taking almost a quarter so far. But taking a lot of damage right now. No Mercy on the puck with Booster, Pan, and I-Tank, and Machete. Oh, and I-Build, putting up another teleporter, making sure his teammates can reinforce at this point. Can War Inc. get in there and cap it? The train is back. Oh, they are capping it right now. 2 ticks down. No Mercy coming in, though. Booster, I-Tank coming in, making sure I build as well. And Justice doing a lot of healing here. They might be able to take this back to a full red, and they do. So we do have Nolly in here doing her freeze. Pay to Win coming in with that power attack from the back. Booster still standing on the puck, but more War Inc. players coming in. Beelzebub, Zomka, and that was a long-range silence ball getting thrown in there by Captain Flam. And yeah, they do manage to take it, so let's fly on up and to that next puck. It does look like we do have all of No Mercy here. Oh, and look at that. Steam Hammer being placed down, and Yeah, War Inc. quickly taking out that Steam Hammer. Not very good placement of it, I don't think. I would rather see it over, I can't show you right now, but I'd rather have it placed over at the beginning of the ramps as opposed to where the ramps actually come up. Might be a little bit safer over there, but we are a quarter of the way through this last puck. War Inc. can finish it off and win it here. No Mercy has to hold out for 14 more minutes, or they're going to go home at this point in the semis. And we're back at a quarter. War Inc. 1/3, 1/2. It has stopped now. Stopped at 1/2. No Mercy doing all they can to keep it, and oh, what? That is game. So yeah, War Inc. going to move on to the finals. Looking at our MVPs of the games here, we have Hunter with his Inquisitor, 35-2 for War Inc. Over here on No Mercy side, Booster, 17-10 with his Zerker. So that is going to be all of the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to take a quick break, and yeah, we will be back here. Let's see what time we will be back. Let's go to tournament grid. War Inc. versus SDP. That's going to start at 12:10. So we have a good 14 minutes till that game. We're going to hit up a BRB real quick, and yeah, that will be the finals for us on Alchemist Citadel. So, all right, we'll be back shortly.
inside myself, looking deep inside my mind. At your back, looking into my best, asking to myself, what did it give me? I played all my life, give a fucking boy, give it to my face, trying to know every day. And now no one cares, and now no one knows what I really feel, lying on this bed.
All right, and we are back here for the finals. We're going to see War Inc. versus SDP this week. Can SDP make it 3 weeks in a row? We're going to see Alchemist Citadel. Basically, they're attacking a castle at this point. So, yeah, SDP has already won week 1 and week 2 of the Summer League. And they're trying for that 3rd win right now. So, yeah, here we go. We got 4.5 minutes left. Had to go get myself a little bit of a drink. So, yeah, I'm Compton EMT. I'm filling in for Saucex here on the main Panzar English channel. And, yeah, he'll be back in 2 weeks' time. I'll be here with you next week. You can definitely check out my channel sometime, Compton EMT. So, yeah, we're going to get into this in 4 minutes. So, yeah, definitely a lot of interesting games so far. We did see SDP, beat their opponents in 2 matches. They've won every single game in the Summer League so far that they've played. War Inc. doing 2 games over No Mercy. So I'm going to go ahead and configure that right now to have your proper teams up on the screen for you. But yeah. There we go. We are updated and we are ready to go here with 3.5 minutes left. Oh, so yeah, definitely if you want to check more out about Panzar, do so. It's a wonderful game. I've fallen in love with it. Even though I'm a North American player, it does, and we do have a little bit more of a wait time typically on our peak hours. But yeah, I'm ready to see where this game goes, where it gets taken off to, because it's definitely a very enjoyable game. So yeah, if you want to see what the standings currently are for the Summer League, you can go ahead on over to that link you see there on the chat on screen. It's going to be panzar.com tournaments.php. So yeah, 2.5 out. I know I say that every minute I'd say we're that minute and a half out, but yeah, whatever. So yeah. And my stream is now live again as well. My chat, not the one up on the screen. It is the Panzar English chat up on the screen today. So, yeah. And next week as well. So, here we go. We're 2 minutes out. 2 minutes out from the beginning of the championship for this week. The finals for this week. So, we're going to go ahead and click the OK button and ready up. So looking at our teams that did play this week, War Inc. taking out Fine Guards round 1. No Mercy taking out Team Spank round 1. SDP taking out the Team All-Stars Pubmaster that actually had met them in the finals in the previous 2 weeks in round 1. So, and the last game of the first round was overall an Insurrection. Insurrection taking that game in the quarterfinals. In the semifinals, we did have SDP take 2 over Insurrection. War Inc. take 2 over No Mercy. But yeah, we're going to hit join on that. And we are ready to go in less than a minute. About 45 seconds out. And we will see the conclusion, the final round of this this week 3 tournament. Oh, it's going to be good. We're going to be on Alchemist Citadel for the first 2 rounds. And if a third round is needed, Expanse of Mist. Yeah. Which is a King of the Hill map. So if War Inc. can take a game from SDP here, which hasn't been done so far in the Summer League, we're going to see that Expansive Mist map. If not, we'll just see 2 Alchemist Citadels, and we'll be good from there. So yeah, we're about to hit that loading screen right now. As said before, I am your Panzar English channel host for this week and next, Compton EMT. And we're about to see the finals start. Get my trusty controller up here for viewing. So yeah, this is Alchemist Citadel. We have yet to see this in the tournament, or in the Summer League. Here is your first POC, basically an instant cap, and then they have to attack this castle. So the second POC here is up on this bridge. One thing I do have to note about it is that bridge can be destroyed, which then puts the POC down on the ground. After that, there is a POC here behind this door, and then on this platform that you see right down there that can be moved up and down by a little crank up on that left side. So here they come, attacking. We do have War Inc. They're going to grab this first POC. And a giant cannon can actually be built at this first POC. So we do see what we normally see from SDP, them pushing out past their defense, past the point where they're going to be defending. Great tactic we've seen work for them so often. Push the battle, keep the battle off of the POC, you know, keep them away from it. If they're away from it, you're not going to, accidentally get power attacked by a berserker and all of a sudden they have 4 people on the POC and take it pretty quick. So it does look like War Inc. pushing up as quickly as they can. We do see Pay to Win moving forward, jumping up. Where is he going? There are a lot of different random places you can go. He's going up here trying to take out Pest and that cannon. I don't know how that's going to work for him, but coming back to the action, it does look like War Inc. trying to move up. So this is another one of those maps. This is a linear style attack defend map where basically you're going in a straight line POC wise, but there are a lot of things that can be built here. I mean, back at that first POC, there's a cannon that can be built. There's bridges that can be built over there and over there. There's cannons that can be built up on the wall to the Citadel. But we do see War Inc. hanging out here up on the POC. They're getting some blue up on it. We will see if they can manage to knock T-34 off as well as Dagon and take this POC. SDP handily taking him out though. Zomka going down as well as Hunter. And as you can see, such a hard point to attack. If they can manage to get that cannon up, they might be able to take out this bridge. As you can see, that health bar right there under the SDP players, that little green line, it is at full health currently. And a lot of the action goes in these towers right here. And that tower as well. Because you have to go through them to get to the top of this bridge. And the best way I see is always taking this bridge out, making it come down to the bottom, and then fighting out there. So you don't have to go way past, come up those, if you don't take out that bridge, you have to go through this archway, come up these stairs, through the towers, and then get on the POC. So, it's one of those things, definitely, you would like to see them take out the bridge. So I think this might be our best vantage point for seeing the battle going on, as we can see inside both towers, as well as see the bridge on top. And we're not going to see anything going on the castle wall, but this is going to give us the best vantage point of that point of contention right now. We do see Beelzebub out up on the bridge, doing the best he can to stay alive. T-34 whacking him in the back. Sometimes I wish I could see health bars. And War Inc. doing all they can. Many players there up on that bridge. T-34, the only player from SDP, though Optimal running up there now. Big Daddy and Jack going down right now. Stalingrad on his way up. That teleporter does get taken down. Undertaker doing his healing. SDP taking control of that POC once again. But you do see War Inc. making their way back up. Let's go ahead and back up a little bit. See if we can't get a better vantage point of the bottom of those staircases. And we do see T-34 still sitting on that POC. Hiramar up there with, it looks like Ramsey. Ramsey dying now. Oh, we do see a cannon blast from the wall coming in, doing lots of damage to those War Inc. players. It does look like that cannon might be being built out there on the spawn for War Inc. Let's take a break from that action right now to go check that out. It does look like the cannonballs are being moved forward by Hunter. So if somebody manages, though that cannon is destroyed, if they manage to get it rebuilt, they will be able to take out this bridge. But for the time being, with that being destroyed, SDP doing a great job, like we did see them in the finals last week on their defense, taking out all of the buildable items. And yeah, that leaves War Inc. with really nothing they can do at this point to get up and take out that bridge. Nolly doing her freeze, managing to freeze the 2 eye switches there from SDP, but getting knocked up in the air there. And now dead. Right now, War Inc. having a tough time taking this POC. And yeah, I mean, War Inc. trying all they can. And so often we see this with SDP, teams attacking one at a time, kind of like ninjas in a way. If you subscribe to that stereotype for ninjas, you know, just attacking one at a time. Tethys going down. Hiramar doing battle with Beelzebub against Optimal. Dagon coming in, power attacking, taking out Beelzebub. Hiramar taking tons of damage while on the ground, getting pushed off into the water, dying. Great way to use collision right there. But, yeah, I mean, this battle swiftly just going in SDP's favor. We do see 3 orcs from War Inc. coming in. Looks like the cannon is back up, getting attacked now by SDP. They do not want that bridge going down. It's got a little bit of damage. Hunter trying his best to fight against Dagon and Optimal, but he is going to die right there. Optimal and Dagon going to be taking out this cannon. It's over half damage down. And yeah, I mean, most of the War Inc. team not really caring about that cannon at this point. And barely any damage to this bridge. And, you know, Pay to Win up there fighting with that Ice Witch, not able to take her down. Stalingrad coming in along with Big Daddy to try and finish him off. Does have to run off and pot, so he is coming on back up. War Inc. with players on the POC, but SDP doing a great job of defending it. And that cannon, as we can see in the distance, is destroyed once again. And I don't know, with 7 minutes left, can they take this puck? Really, I mean, the big deal with this point of contention right here is that bridge. If you can manage to take that bridge out, it is so much easier to get in there and attack. Does look like we did have somebody on the POC real quick. And here's another thing that the tanks from War Inc. could be doing, as well as the tanks from SDP. We've seen the tanks from SDP do it a little bit, but with that chain, they can grab, say, Stalingrad from SDP, the orcs, pull them off of that POC so that their berserkers can get up there and actually capture it. Keep their orcs off of that POC, and you have a better chance of taking it. But yeah, as we can see over here, Pest in the cannon, you know, just using those cannonballs to do a lot of damage to those players. We do see a bridge built up on the side. This cannon is destroyed. It's got 40 seconds till it is back up again, but yeah, War Inc. with 1/3 of that POC turned blue, but can they hold on to it? I don't think so. It is back fully red in SDP's control at this point. Oh, it looks like that cannon is ready to be built again. It is getting built. Cannonballs being brought over by Hunter. Also bringing the wood and the boxes to build that. So yeah, looking at that, you know, he needs to be shooting that bridge dead on, doing as much damage as he can to it, taking it down. We do see War Inc. players up there, 5 of them. They're going to take this point. They do have it. They have managed to take it, put more time on the clock, and they can move forward. That door taking damage now, but you can see War Inc. players running up that bridge, They're going to come down this staircase right here and get on this puck. If they can manage to open it, and it looks like Captain Flam doing just that, using that wheel to turning that wheel to open that gate. And War Inc. on this puck. Zomka, Hiramar, Captain Flam opening the door. Can they take this puck as well? With taking that point, their spawn has moved up a little bit further. Looks like they have about 2 ticks on that puck right now. The SDP getting in there, doing all they can to defend. Optimal closing the gate. And that's going to take out that influx of War Inc. players. And the puck is completely red once again. So yeah, we do see that slime get dropped down. That door with just very little health taken off of it. And you got to question these War Inc. players jumping up with their berserkers. I mean, the bridge is down at this point. But, yeah, I mean, they're leaping up there all by themselves. And a lot of times, it's easier just to go that straight route. The gate is open. It's being closed again. I cannot get in there at this point. So, a lot going on. Does look like Tethys getting attacked. That teleporter about to go down as well. Does see that Zomka does manage to get in that teleporter before it does go down. He does get frozen and getting attacked right now by Jack and Big Daddy. He does go down. So War Inc. with a tough time right here. Beelzebub on that puck, or at least was for a second there. In a fight here with several of the SDB players, and he does manage to go down. Pay to win coming in. The gate's still slightly open, but T-34 closing it out. Let's check the health on that door. Approximately a quarter of that health down, so. Let's go check what's going on the outside of the wall. We do have a bridge up right now. And War Inc. trying to keep it alive, coming down this staircase here. But can they make a nice push here to this puck? We will see. SDP holding their death grip on it right now. 8.5 minutes left to go. If they can manage to take this one, they only have one more left after this, so. Looks like that gate halfway dead now. The big battle going on this staircase, though. Mostly SDP right now. And they are going to take out this ramp. It is going to go down, ladies and gentlemen. I can almost guarantee that. Where the hell? Oh, there's the health bar right there at the very bottom. It is down. We do have 3 minutes till it is ready once again. So let's check on that other bridge as no action is going on that puck. It does look like they would be able to build that other bridge once again. It looks more like they want to take this door out. Just, you know, not worry about the bridges at this point. TNT on the door. Boom. If they could manage to get that cannon up again, which is dead for the time being, it's about to come back up. Hunter. And it is going to be built. He brought all the supplies over prior. Hunter firing those cannonballs at that door, trying to take it down. I think it's going to go down. A little sliver of health left. That other bridge is up as well. And the door is down. So nice free flow of 4 players into that puck if they want it for War Inc. With 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. About that 45-second mark, actually, when the door went down. So Right now, all War Inc. has to do is run straight for that puck. Their run is a lot shorter than SDP's, though SDP does have a teleporter up. As you can see, that's the start of it right there and the end of it right up there, but that is getting taken down at this point. So yeah, War Inc. trying to get on that puck. SDP reinforcing at this point. So it's going to be one of those things. Can they get SDP off that puck? Can they take it and go for that last puck? Breaking away from the action for a quick second. This last point right now down in the ooze, but up here, much like those gate turning cranks, there is a crank right there to bring it up. Whoever controls that crank basically controls that puck. So we have come back to the action again. We do see War Inc. with one tick off on that puck. Can they take it? We will see. I don't see any reinforcements coming in, though. We do have Beelzebub. He does get power attack. Pest attacking him at this point. Back up on his feet. We still don't have SDP, though. Beelzebub now down. And it's fully red again. Here comes the reinforcements from War Inc. And they can't even make it past the door. Here's our big battle right now out here in front. Burst Fire up on that ledge, firing some fireballs down, as you can see. Can they do it with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go? We do have a bridge up on one side, not on the other. And here's the thing, is their cannon still up? Their cannon is not, it is destroyed. If they can manage to keep that cannon up, it can get a nice shot in here on the puck, clearing the puck for... Oh, and Hirmar using his chain to bring Burst Fire down to his level, chasing Burst Fire now up to that tower. SDP, though, with a handy defense here on the outside of that door, as we usually see from them. If they can keep the battle off the puck, they can control what is going on in this match. Yeah, Zomka on his way in, and that cannon's back up. You can see it doing mass amounts of damage to the SDP players. Oh my god, and this is going to work out for War Inc. rather well. If they can keep that cannon firing on that puck, they might be able to clear it out and actually take it. War Inc. with their Frost Witch of Airy Roll. But Big Daddy also frozen, Pest frozen, T-34 not frozen, Pest going down, Big Daddy about to suffer the same fate. War Inc. on the puck, not taking any of it though, as we do have an SDP player and T-34 still on it. They are taking it now. If they can get on the puck, they have several players there. SDP reinforcing. They have half of the puck. Can they do it is the question. Can War Inc. take this puck and move on to that last one? Stalingrad running away. Pest still standing in. SDP managing to get it all red once again, clearing it out of War Inc. players. And here comes the reinforcement at this point. Yeah, Beelzebub down, Pay to Win coming in, along with Tefis healing him. Gets that power attack on T-34. T-34 standing on the ground. We do have Zomka in there. Stalingrad taking out Airy Roll. I love saying that. Hunter coming in from War Inc. Tefis still healing. Tefis going down. Pay to Win Yeah, SDP still hanging on to this puck at this point. And I can tell you why. That cannon once again destroyed, as we can see here. Readiness still, a minute and a half left to go. And yeah, let's get a little higher up here on the action so we can discern the different players' names. Big Daddy up there on the ledge, shooting at whoever he can, doing as much damage as he can. But with the tanks putting up those magic shields, that's going to block his shots. But SDP still in control of this puck. Hiramar doing all he can, potting at this point on the puck. But with multiple SDP players, Zomka trying to come in as well as Pay to Win, and they just need to get past that gate. Hiramar bringing in that Ice Witch with that chain, trying to kill her off before she can freeze anymore. And Hiramar about to go down at this point, getting backed into a wall. Stalingrad and T-34 power attacking on him. Managing to get away. And SDP with 14 seconds left is going to take this game one. I can pretty much assure it, as we are down to the last 5 seconds at this point. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job by War Inc. trying to get in there and take this game, but better job by SDP on winning it. So, yeah, we're going to see our MVPs here in a second. Then we're going to have a brief intermission here before game two gets up and running. Good game to all players at this point. So yeah, Hunter, with that cannon getting 26 and 16. Undertaker once again for SDP, 11 and 6 as a pally. Great job right there, Undertaker. All right, so 5 minutes out of game two. SDP's going to be attacking at this point. War Inc. on the defense. War Inc. almost, getting that third point at one point. If they could have done that, they would have gotten a little bit more time, and they may have been able to get up there and take that last puck and win that game. But sadly, they falter on their attack, so it's up to their defensive strategy right now. Can they do it? Can they beat SDP at this point? I think one of the biggest points of that game, and what actually won it for SDP, was maintaining, the destruction of that cannon way back in the back. That cannon can do so much damage to, two players of the other team. So, yeah, we're 4 minutes out here of game two of the finals of week 3. And yeah. So yeah, I'm Compton EMT. Sussex taking a couple of weeks off. I'll be with you next week as well here for the Panzar Summer League. Yeah, SDP has won the two previous weeks, and they actually faced the team that they faced the 2 previous weeks in the finals in the first round this week. So we did not see a repeat of our finals from the previous 2 weeks, as that team was knocked off in that first round. So yeah. Whee! Waiting 3 minutes till that game gets going. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, we got 2.5 minutes left. But yeah, definitely if you have a team, if you are watching this right now and you have a team, definitely get them signed up next week. I mean, it's not said and done at this point. So yeah, you can still make it to that championship tournament at the end of the season. There are 8 total weeks. This is the 3rd week. There's 5 weeks left for you to get some points, get in the rankings, and get, in that championship tournament. Have a little pride. Get your team in there. Get going. And we want to see more teams. And this week we only had a quarterfinal, semifinal, and final. We'd like to see that first round come back, that initial round before the quarterfinals. So definitely one of those things that we want to see. Looking at our viewer counts, looks like we have 12 people watching on the Panzar EN channel, 2 people watching on the Compton EMT channel. So yeah, thank you people for watching. Looking at our viewer list for the Compton EMT, we do have that. And looking at our viewer list here for Panzar EN, it looks like we have Moobot and Panzar EN watching. Everybody else must be watching on the actual Panzar.com page. You can go there and see all of the various streams for this game. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and close down that browser window as we're 45 seconds out from Game 2 of the finals here for Week 3. We're going to see if War Inc. can hold off against SDP. They are on the defense this time around, so we'll see if they can have as much luck or more than SDP did last round. And really, like I said before, the key to that last game there was that giant cannon in the back by that first instant captured Pak. I mean, basically, SDP controlled that, made sure it died every time it went up. And yeah, I mean, that's how they won that last game. So here we go, Alchemist Citadel, Game 2. Let's see it. I'm ready to see it. Are you ready to see it? Yeah. Oh, stretch. All right, so here we go. Yeah, and that cannon ends up being right about right here where you see this Pak. Cannon's so useful on this map, as these second and third capture points can mainly be controlled by that cannon. So, yeah, this last capture point that we did not see last game, yeah, and down in the ooze, there is a platform that comes up that you can raise by using this crank right here. 9 seconds out from the start of this game, too. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We're going to see SDP running up the hill for this instant capture point. And we'll see how quickly they build that cannon. We do see War Inc. pushing out, much like SDP has done in all of the games we've seen. So, they're pushing out, hoping to, get an early just push out on this point so SDP can't get up there so easily. And they might have over pushed a little bit. We will see. And that cannon not being built at all. SDP confident that they can get up and take this control point without needing that cannon. So, here we go. Does look like SDP up on there with players from War Inc. Zomka up there, the lone tank by himself. If he can manage to stay alive, he does fall off. So right now, War Inc. needs to get a few more players up there. Hiramar heading up, Pay to Win heading up, Zomka heading up. And almost 1/4 of the way through here on that Pak. We see Beelzebub coming in, gonna leap up there onto that Pak. doing a power attack right away. And more ink going after Big Daddy. We still do not see that gun built yet. And it does look like we do have a quarter of that hawk down still. Dagon up there with his Berserker. Undertaker as well, healing him up, doing as much as he can. 1/3 of the way through. 1/2. 3/4. And they have taken it. So we're going to see them push on to this next puck. They have to build something. We don't ever really see SDP build anything. But it looks like they're choosing to build that cannon, as well as Burst Fire going to build a ramp. Stalingrad as well trying to build that ramp up. They need to do something to get to that that next POC. Right now the battle's still out here under this bridge. And there goes that bridge down on the ground. War Inc. bringing up, trying to build out that cannon. Not gonna happen as SDP players flooding in over that ramp right now. And TNT, it looks like SDP, couple ticks off on that that POC so far. War Inc. with Pay to Win and Beelzebub and Hiramar trying to protect the POC at this point. There is a and they're doing a good job defending right now. It's just a matter of if they can keep that protected. They need to take down that bridge that you saw up here. And their SDP is on it. War Inc. trying as hard as they can to take this bridge out. The cannon's still not fully built. War Inc. doing all they can, but as we can see, that bridge still at full health. They do need to attack the bottom of it. And that cannon is built. And look at this. The cannonballs are coming over from Pest. He's going to use that cannon to try and blow up that front door. And there it is. 1 shot on. 2 shots on. Nobody on the POC right now, but that door taking some damage from the cannon. And the battle's still up here at this bridge. Undertaker doing all he can against Tefis. It's a little pally on pally action right there. Gotta love it when the healers go at it against each other. And the battle on the staircase right now. War Inc. trying to keep SDP up off this POC. And the great part is they can use this TNT if they want. Bring it up, clear out that area. That TNT will kill all players standing near it. So, here comes the TNT. About to blow up. Boom, boom. That takes out the majority of the health on that bridge. Oh, look at that wonderful play by Hiramar right there. Grabbing Optimal, pulling him up, but not letting him get all the way up to the ledge, dropping to his death at that point. And this bridge still alive, a little bit of health left on it. Nobody on the POC from SDP, so that door taking serious damage, however. And that cannon's still up. We can see a couple of players from War Inc. trying to take it down. Very little health taken off on it so far. Past Big Daddy and Burst Fire back there trying to take out Hunter. Hunter now down from a cannon blast by Pest. So that cannon's still up. That right bridge down, left bridge going up right now. One more set of wood will make it drop down. This cannon also destroyed. 20 seconds left on its readiness. So, oh, and look at that. Great play here by Zomka. He's trying to block that damage to that door right now. You can see his magic shield hanging out in front of that door. Any of those cannon blasts that get fired in are going to get blocked by that magic shield. Great play there by Zomka. Oh my goodness. Just nullifying that cannon at this point. And you know what? Pest can't even see that. He needs his teammates to tell him, hey, you're not doing any damage. We have to take out that tank first. But yeah, great work there by Zomka. Let's see what's going on. Oh, jeez. Yeah, still nobody on that puck. One bridge down. Both bridges down. So right now they have to take out that door. And Zomka just keeping it up right now. I mean, this could mean the difference in the game right here for War Inc. and SDP. This could be the first game that SDP loses if they can't take down this door right now. And Zomka, sitting there with his tank, such a great tactic. I hadn't even thought about that. Oh my goodness. It does look like both bridges still down. That door still holding. Ramsey killing himself. Beelzebub sitting up there waiting to release that hot acid onto any SDP players. But yeah. Oh, another bridge going up. So this bridge needs to get taken down rather quickly there by War Inc. or they're going to have an influx of SDP players. In War Inc., you see Beelzebub and Ariel up there. They are trying to take out this bridge as quickly as possible. It's about half health. Are they building the other bridge yet? No, they are not. So yeah, that bridge about to go down. The readiness on this with 14 seconds. So they are stockpiling wood, ready to build up that next bridge. This bridge almost dead. Can they do it? We do have SDP players on the door. The door is dead. This could be it right here. SDP still standing on that puck. Pay to win, holding it down right now along with Zomka. Pest getting in there, doing his shield charge. But right now, 8 minutes left. If War Inc. can manage to hold out right here, that is going to be their, a great stand for them. T-34 making an attack from the back here. Managing to take out, almost take out Ramsey. SDP players moving forward. There are no War Inc. players hanging out on this puck. Hiramar getting on it. Beelzebub also on it. So they are going to hold it down for the time being. They do manage to make it all red. Hiramar managing to get that eye switch from SDP. But SDP with Optimal standing on the puck. 7 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Can they hold out and take it to a game 3? Oh, so excited I spilled on myself. Burst fire, firing at Flam. Oh, there's that silence right there, that mana drain ball. Getting shot on Captain Flam from Burst Fire. That's where you have to, understand what's going on around you. Take out, fight with Burst Fire. You're not going to do your team any help if you get taken down. Burst Fire taking out the teleporter that was down there. But, yeah, I mean, right now, War Inc. down almost to 6 minutes. They need to hold out at this point. Oh, this will be amazing to see the first game that SDP loses in the Summer League to be right here on the Citadel with such great tactics coming out from War Inc. Especially with Zomka, with that shield on that door, keeping it up for so much longer than it should have. And yeah, look at this. Looks like we do have SDP with a bridge up still. Another ready to be built. 3 more ready to be built if needed. But this door still down, and it's going to be down. So War Inc. doing their best right here. 5.5 out, but getting pushed back. Beelzebub down. Nolly coming in with the freeze, but getting knocked down. T-34 using that magic shield to stop that freeze. A quarter of the way through this puck. Can War Inc. make a nice push back out? Is the question. Halfway through the puck. And Hiramar getting knocked off. Getting finished off with a finishing blow 3/4 of the way through. Beelzebub jumping in. SDP doing all they can. 4 minutes and 40 seconds out. Can War Inc. stall them out here? Does not look like it. And here we go. So the battle really is going to be over this this crank right here. Though it is up. Dagon on it. He has preloaded the platform. Stalingrad with him. Nobody from War Inc. Here comes Hiramar. 1/3 of it already done. And it's getting lowered down by Ariel, who is getting attacked by T-34. Ariel goes down. It coming back up from T-34. 2/3 of the way through at this point. And I mean, you can see how much that extra time helps with the attacking team. Pest right there pulling Hiramar and killing Hiramar with that drop. There it is. SDP wins. Great fight right there for the last 2 games of week 3. And looking at our MVPs here, we have Undertaker once again for SDP, 5-11 with his Paladin. Hunter, once again, 34-9 with that Inquisitor. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. SDP goes 3 games, or 3 tournaments, 3 weeks in a row. Still has yet to lose a game. So that is it. Let's go ahead before we let you go. Look at that tournament bracket. SDP once again on top. You can see that route that they took over All-Stars, over Insurrection, in and over War Inc. to win the final of this week. So yeah, join us again next week. Same time, same channel. And yeah, Saucex will be back with you 2 weeks from now. So I'm Compton EMT, bidding you a farewell. Thanks for watching this week, and we'll continue to bring you the next 5 weeks of Panzar and that championship tournament after that. So thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.